Hi, Stitchers. Welcome to the Pattern Queen Special Extra. I'm Laura, and I'm here to show you what I stitched during the 23 for 23 this year. Last year, Katie and I started 22 for 22. We just started 22 new projects, and we really enjoyed them. And we thought we would come back this year and do 23 for 23. So I did have a couple of finishes, which I did not pull out until just now. The one that I finished that I'll show you right now is Spot of Spring, which is this one from the Drawn Thread. And I did finish this year when I pulled it out and worked on it. So I started that either December 31st or January 1st this last year and finished it when I pulled it out during the year with my whips. It was such a fun little piece and just didn't take that long. I have the other three in here as well, and I will get to those eventually, but I chose not to start another one of those to replace this. And the other finish I'll show you when I come to that piece in this process. So the first one up that I have is Coca Pan from Twisted Oaks Designs, and they do it up like this. This is how you actually stitch it. It's like a little sampler, and then the way that you fold it makes it come out like the chicken if you choose to do that. Such a cute little one. And I'm stitching this on a Parisian stripe fabric. That's what mine looks like right now. I actually think I did it this way, but I'm really liking this. It's such a fun piece to work on, and it will be nice to get it finished and get it made into the little piece, make the chicken. And I have it in this bag. The next one I have is Indigo Bunny by Marjorie Massey. I'm doing the bunny, the bigger one first. I will eventually do both of them. And I'm doing this on a it's an opalescent fabric, but it's just a white opalescent. And that's how far I got. Pretty good. Started in 2022, everything on December 31st or January 1st, December 31st, 2021, or January 1st, 22. And next up, I have Rabbit Rabbit, the series from Ink Circles. And I was working on January. And I chose to work on, I believe this is a 40 count fabric. Maybe it's Shrinking Violet from Graham Cracker. And I finished all the bunnies, and I've decided to do the white in a toile. So I got a little bit of that in. That one just challenges me a little bit. And I have it in this sleeve. Since I thought I would put them on that fabric, I thought that would be really pretty. Then I have the Piece Band Sampler from Heartstring Samplery. I love this one. It's so pretty. And I have a set of flosses from Color and Cotton that I'm using with this. And I've only gotten to 2 of them. I just have a couple of, I have 3 or 4 colors, but that's what I have going. I was really happy to move along on that. It's fun to show these this year because they have a little more. Oh, and this one is on Needle Bling Designs. It was a Galleria Limited Pearl last year in 2021. In 2022, they had another color for us. Then one that I really fell in love with and wanted to work on a lot was Stone Street Stitchworks Stitcher's House. I just think that is the cutest little thing. And I worked more on the flower this time. So I have I'll have this flower again on the other side of the path. So this is the path that'll lead up to the house. And then that area gets filled in and we'll go from there. I'm putting all these back as I go because I can't have this all out at the end. I think everybody pretty much tells you that when they're filming. This one is on a piece of color and cotton 32 count tutu, which just was a glorious color. And I have it in this book sleeve, which just made me feel artsy craftsy. So Stitcher's House seemed appropriate. Then a fun one that I got from the Black Needle box was Half the Fun from Ink Circles. I love how this is done. And I have really enjoyed seeing how people have chosen to start this. I'm trying to think, okay, it goes this way. I'm just using this pretty green linen. Oh, you're really, there we go. That's about the color. And the floss is a Romy's creation. Really pretty one. And that one I have in this Tula Pink book sleeve that has the owls on it. See the owl? Such a fun fabric. Oh, and then, okay, I watched Shelia stitch this one and just fell in love with it and thought, I must have this. It's too cute. Cats in the Rain by Madame Chantilly. I really should make this my rainy day project. That would be a way to get a lot done in this. And I have this on a piece of 28 count feldspar from Picture This Plus. So it's got kind of all of that muddy puddle, rainy feel to it that I thought would add just to the piece as I'm doing it. And because it is rain, I put it in this watercolor print sleeve. That is this. All the art supplies. Then next up, one that I just fell in love with these and ended up buying it. It's Prairie Fairies from the Prairie Schooler. I think they originally came out as little cards. And I am working on the rabbit, of course. And I have this on this beautiful little piece of fabric. And I just think I don't even know what the fabric is. I would have to figure it out. But if you watch, oh no, I do. It's 32 count Carnival from, it doesn't say who the dyer is on that one. But oh my goodness, I love this. I'll have more of this pretty fabric to do a few more of these on. It's wrinkly right now. But that one I have in a Project Bags by Judy. And it's so pretty. Look at that. Then the next one I worked on is Present Blessings from Hands On Design. This one I had started and my fabric was tiny and I just didn't enjoy it. So I restarted it during the year and made really good progress. And with my extra half hour, I got in a little more even. So this one is in one that we call Laura's Lavender, a book sleeve that we call Laura's Lavender, and has kind of this purple stripe in here. This is it. All of the bundles. Then I have ABC Phrases from Collection Tralala. I really like florals. They just speak to me and make me happy. This one I am stitching on a piece of 28 count Presenting Lorelei Gilmore from Fiber on a Whim. And I worked a little more on the border. So I am almost there with it. Then I have Oh, and I'll show you. This one is in a Project Bags by Judy, one of my purple ones, because I love my purple bags from her. Then I have Rodney and Rebecca from Kathy Barrick. And I have started Rodney. And if you don't know who they are a pair of rabbits. I plan to stitch these on the same fabric. Not together, but on the same fabrics anyway. This is a color and cotton fabric. I love how this one is showing. This fabric looks more like this. And it, if I have the bag for the fabric, I'll tell you what it is. Oh, it is the August 2020 special edition fabric. So it's not, it doesn't have a color name, but it is just beautiful and glorious. And yes, I love it. And it is in this beautiful fabric that Katie had found and I sent to Judy, and she made it into project bags for us. So I really love that. Then I have Spring Fling by With Thy Needle and Thread. And I started this. What's this one? They're all turning. There you go. He's so cute. And I really want to enjoy him. And I started this on a piece of 40 count Springtime Pink from R&R. And I just have hit the point where I am really struggling with the 40 count. So I think that this will be a restart, and I'm hoping we'll see a lot more progress on this because of that. I have some really pretty pinks in my stash already, so it won't be a struggle to find something. And this fabric came from Alaska, and it's called Fireweed. And Judy did this for me special, so I love that one. Next up, I have Footswitch from Lottie Da. And I like my Halloween purple. So this is on a Friday Night Fight Night Be Stitch Me purple. And I just have this part done. You can see I have a couple of the mice in there. Really cute. And we're getting there and moving along. The next one I have is United We Stand from Teresa Kogut. And this is what it will look like. And I'm stitching mine on this star fabric. And I'm using, oh my goodness. I'm using these flosses. I've gone the sulkies. I went a little brain dead on you for parts of it and DMC for the rest. This is where it is. I made a lot of progress because that one was just filling in once I had that outline in. This one I have in one of our patriotic sleeves. I think we call this Proud Masons because of the mason jars. Then I have Alphabet Garden from Nikki's Creations Primitives. I love this. This one is also on a Needle Bling Designs Butter Crunch, and it's 32 count. And I got that far. And that's truer to color when I hold it back. This one is in another book sleeve. I figure if I'm putting them back, then you guys should get to see what they're going in with all the little bees and flowers. And then one that I really, really, really enjoy is Knee High from Hands On Design. And I was so excited to start this one because I've wanted to stitch this for a long time and just had never gotten to it. And I have put it on a piece of blue fabric, Demoiselle from Picture This Plus. I wanted it to kind of look like the sky. So I worked on words when I worked on it at New Year. Then the next one I have is Bayon Cat from Owl Forest Embroidery. And this one, let's see if I can put this behind it. I've been working on the outline of the cat. I'm almost all the way around. This year will feel a little different for me because I will be pulling projects, whatever I want to work on. I did set up groups that I thought would work. I'm doing a 59 before 60 challenge where I'm trying to finish 59 projects before my 60th birthday. Now, my year started with July when my birthday was, and it will end. My birthday's July 3rd. So it will end July 2nd. The next one up is My Home Sweet Home from Shepherd's Bush. These are always really cute. And it's hard right now because I'm just working on the sheep. And that white is a little hard to see, but it'll all be surrounded by the hill. I thought it would be good to get that so that I could then just fill the rest of it in. And we called this sleeve Stars and Stripes. So I thought I would put it in here. Then one that I had waited a long time to start is the Red and the Black from Prairie Moon. And I started with this W. And I have not gotten really far. This is Days Gone By fabric, 32 count. And that's where I am. It's a really warm, pretty fabric. Pretty well mimics what they used with this pattern. And I have it in a sleeve that we've called Black Pearl. Just trying to get past the floss there. And it is a huge print that just has all of the pirates. And, oh, we're getting really close to the bottom here. I have In All Things Be Exceedingly Diligent by Needlework Press. It's this big one. I really like that they pulled this out and just did this. And I'm working on this alphabet right now. So I added a couple more letters in my half hour. And it looks like this. I've changed the letters for my family members in this alphabet. It's the only one where I will change the letters. And I try and do that in all of my projects that have alphabets so that they represent all of the family members in my immediate family. I have this in a beautiful project bags by Judy, and it is all bling. It's just so pretty. And the inside is a white on white. Then also from the November box 2021 of the Black Needle Society, we got The River from Modern Folk Embroidery. I love this one. And I start at the bottom. So I am working on that border. And I did okay moving across on that one this year. But the fun thing with this is the project bag that I keep it in too. The other fun thing, the project is lots of fun. Because it was the river, I thought, yep, we'll just put it with these guys. And my last one is Olga and Boris from Plum Street. And this year I had worked on, or 2022, I had worked on Olga, and I got a little obsessed, and I kept working on her and I finished her. So I got to make a tiny start on Boris, and they will be tail to tail. So here is Olga. And where I started is right there. And this fabric I just really loved. It is a 32 count. Oh, I want to say that it's called Jack-o'-lantern from XU Designs. And I have this in a cute bag from Fat Cat Flossing. She posts things on Instagram, and you just have to get in and me, please. But I love this cute bag. So those are my 23 for the year that I will pull out at different times again throughout the year and see what kind of progress I can make. What was your favorite that I showed, and what do you want to see me work on and focus on this year? Let me know in the comments down below. I always like chatting with you. And until our next video, I will just say bye.